are most buyers using ServiceTitan and prefer companies that are using it? I know from my experience, a lot of private equity insist that companies are on ServiceTitan, but would love to get your take on that, Patrick.
Yeah, so bigger buyers are. A mistake I don't know if I should say this out loud. A mistake I see, I think ServiceTitan is an incredible software. I think the bells and whistles and the things that they can do. What I see sometimes happen is people go to a product, and this is not just ServiceTitan, this is other. They go to it too soon. So if you're spending a bunch of money to record calls and you're the only person answering the phone, it's probably not a valuable use of your money. So I think some people run their business thinking that this is what everybody else says they need to be doing. Once again, listen to everybody else and not paying attention to what's right for theirs. I've seen companies that are making under $1 million a year that that have 5 people on ServiceTitan or a software similar, and they're spending $1,000 a month for tracking software that nobody's tracking. So I think there's a lot of opportunities while you're smaller. I think you need to use something, whatever it is, and there's a lot of great ones out there, in my opinion. Workies is phenomenal. House Call Pro does an incredible job. There's a lot of Breezy does a good job. Sarah does a good job. There's so many out there that can fit. And I think rushing to the top of the list and spending the money at the onset when you're not going to use 90% of what you're paying for doesn't make sense to me. So although I say build a business to sell, I wouldn't spend the expenses that a $10 million company needs to spend just because you hear that's what they're looking for. Focus on the 4 things that I'm talking about: profitability, net income, clean books and records. Do those things before go spending money on software that you can't get out of and you won't use. Is my opinion. I'll probably get hate mail from ServiceTitan from saying that. I think they're an incredible company, do an incredible job. But at the same point in time, you've got to use the software and need the software to justify paying for it.